Right, hello everybody and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today's video we are going to take a look at some of the ERLC suggestions. So don't think there's that much more to say, then let's get straight into it. So we can just start with the first one here by this guy. He has said that add motorbikes just like this and go talk about it. Alright, so motorbikes in ERLC. I mean, it could be fun, but with the map size that we do have in ERLC, it will not make such a big sense if a motorbike can go at least 200 miles an hour. It will not make that much sense. We need a much bigger map for it, like Southwest Florida. They do have motorbikes and it makes sense for them to have it, as of it is. They do have a large map for it, so it makes much more sense for them to have motorbikes. So I think it's a great idea, but first of all we need a bigger map, so a map expansion that would help this suggestion to get in game. Alright, so we can take this guy just like their suggestion and read it up. Boat, big boat, jet ski, water boat, boat robbery, yachts, and fishing. So first of all, we already do have fishing up at the Springfield Lake. You can go fish here and you can go fish here and make money of that. But about boats, if we go over here and jump out and go in free cam, we can see that we already do have a rowing boat. And about the big yachts and big boats, it would not make sense to add a big yacht for this kind of map, as we only do have this water, also a little pond over here, but of course you cannot spawn a yacht there. So in my opinion, maybe you could add a jet ski, some stuff like that, or just add those boats like this. And boat robberies, I do see the idea, it is cool, but then we need a much bigger map where we can have more water on, so we can add bigger boats. As I don't see the meaning in adding boat robberies on these kind of boats. Maybe you could rob a boat, I don't know, man, but I like the idea with adding boats and jet skis, but I don't think it will be added this time soon. But ERLC knows that people want it. It has been a suggestion for such a long time. The same with motorcycles, so it may come a day. I do think we need a bit more water for the bigger kinds of boats, but in my opinion it would make sense to add these boats. Just put a spawner over here, let us spawn them, and then we can, and there you go, we got our suggestion. So this guy right here has said, hello everyone, I would like to see in the next ERLC update, including a map expansion with more districts, new playable buildings such as schools, districts, and so on. I do see the idea with adding a school and adding more playable buildings. As of right now, we basically only have Springfield with interiors building that you can use. There's not that many buildings down in River City, like the barbershop, where we can go inside and actually have a barbershop roleplay. You can sit down, you can go and grab the job and cut people's hair. We have the Liberty Appeal, we have over here, we have Rick and Jones, we have a feeder even, and we even have a bakery. And in River City we really don't have those kind of stuff. We have the gun store and then we have a gas station. That is basically it for the roleplay, but we also have Liberty Cafe and so on. But it would be cool if we could, for example, get a feeder, or if you look a year back, something like that, ERLC accidentally added apartment buildings in the game, so it will be nice to have apartment buildings added into the game. And about the map expansion, we can actually just drag the boat suggestion up again. As we look, we need a map expansion for adding, as the other guy told, big boats. We need a much bigger map for that. We need much more water. Maybe you could add like some water out here, or a river going down here out to another big pond. I don't know, but as you know, we need much more water if that should be possible. So map expansion could be cool, and I do think we will get one, but when, I don't know. But a map expansion is most likely coming. Alright, and this is a fully new suggestion by this guy. Let's give him a star. Add some animals to the game. It will bring immersive gameplay and life to the farm. Also, police officer having canine sounds amazing to me. But of course, all of this requires good optimization. But yeah, some police dogs and to the farms, some cows, some pigs, even small chickens. I do get the idea of this having some animals go around down at the farm, and yes, it will not be the best for optimizing the game with lag as PRC goal, especially to have a immersive and awesome roleplay game without people driving around and lagging. And of course, you cannot make a game without people going around and lagging, but it is what it is. So adding cows, animals, and so on, it would be amazing and cool. I like the suggestion, but of course, I don't think it is the smartest to add at the time being, as of we need people to have an amazing and immersive roleplay experience without lagging. So of course, as everybody else, I would love to get box trucks or trucks into ERLC, and I know we need a larger map for it to come, but if you actually just jump on the DOT team right here, and we went over here to the spawner, and we just find the soul truck. If I can find it right here, spawn it in, and we go in free cam. I've made a short about this, so you may know it, but if you go inside, you can actually see we do have a hitch for the trailers to go on, and this is on a real life truck. So why is it inside this kind of truck? It doesn't make any sense, but I do think that this is teasing that we are going to get trucks in the game. So yeah, I do think we may get trucks inside of ERLC, but not anytime soon, as we need a much bigger map. We may actually get it in the next summer update 2026. It would be cool, but yeah, I don't know. But I mean, this is teasing for a truck, so it's pretty nice that we may get trucks inside of ERLC. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you like this type of content, please consider subscribing. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.